Alright, good morning. What's up, guys? Today we must head back to the junkyard, grab the stuff we didn't get yesterday, and then when I come back home, we need to get underneath Miley and see what's rattling because it's driving me insane on top of it. I think it might be the heat shield or I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what it is exactly, but it needs to be figured out because that rattle, it's driving me insane, so we must fix that. All the goodies have been acquired. It's time to go back home and try and fix this obnoxious rattle. Here's our little score from today. We got the smooth top rear bumper and the rebar, and then smooth top front bumper and the rebar as well. I think I'm gonna sell this one all together with all the vents, with the lip, with the rebar, and all the fog lights. That's a pretty good package there. Pretty much everything you need for a Euro bumper all in one. And then I also grabbed the Golf E-codes here. These aren't made by Hell, these are made by Saturnus, but still glass, nice quality, and they have the headlight motors. And I also grabbed the front harness for this, so you can use the Euro harness instead of buying little adapter pieces. You can use that for this car. So nice little score. So right now the car is running. I can't hear the rattle, but normally it's like right here somewhere. So either like the door card or the side skirt, or maybe like the heat shield on the exhaust underneath the car, but something like right here is rattling. And we're gonna find it today because I'm sick of it. Car is up. We've got our flashlight here. We're gonna find this rattle. So the only thing I'm seeing under the car that looks to be a little bit loose is the heat shield on the exhaust. What I'm gonna do is just push it back up. It's like a little like a screw that comes down. It's a little like spike teeth that can like pop over it. I'm gonna tighten that back up and use my hammer and try and make the metal shake a little bit better. Fix that, and hopefully that's our rattle. If it's not the rattle, it may be the door card on this side, because whenever I pulled it off a long time ago, some of the clips behind the door card here kind of broke. So this one is a little bit, you can see that, a little bit loose. So I might need to find a way to fix that, or just put something behind it so it can't move anymore. If it's not that or the heat shield, it might be the side skirt here. But I don't know, let's see. And the side skirt's tight. I fixed all the tape up here, so it's tight. So I don't think it's that. It might be. I don't know, it rattles at like just like idle and barely moving, so it's not like a high speed kind of thing. So hopefully it's the exhaust heat shield. If not, we'll keep continuing to look for stuff. I don't know. I just want the rattle to go away. All right, so I fixed this side. So I said this side was just loose a little bit, so I was able to push it back up and just tighten it back down. But this side I noticed is completely hanging off the stud altogether. So that might be the cause of our sound. Also got my heater out here. It's a bit chilly. It's like 51. It's not like freezing, but my hands get cold. So the heater, this little thing right here, ooh, so nice. All right, so if we go into the car and look over here to that spot right there, you can see the whole piece is kind of hanging down. So normally, I can see one to the other side, I can't. Right here, you can see it or not. There's that little like circle thing, the teeth inside that goes on to the studs up there. But this one's completely missing it altogether. So it must have fallen off at some point, and that's why it's hanging down. If I hit it, hold on, if I can set you guys down a little bit, right there. If you listen, hear that? So more than likely that's my sound. So I'm gonna get I'm trying to find like a little nut and just screw it onto there because I don't have the actual piece for it. And hopefully that'll fix our issue, I hope. Honestly, I could probably spend the rest of my life searching down for every rattle and squeak and little noise on this car. I mean, with older cars, that's kind of just how they are, especially once you start modifying them and pulling them apart, because most times, once the stuff you pulled apart doesn't go back together the way you did it, and bolts get lost and things, I don't know, everything rattles on old cars. But if you have a Mk3 or any like older Volkswagen or any Volkswagen at all that has no rattles at all, you're winning in life, because to have a Mk3 with no rattles, that's impressive. Honestly though, I could probably spend the rest of my life trying to find every little rattle and squeak and weird sound on this car, just because it's an old car. That's kind of how they get all like the plastic and stuff, but also it's a modified car, and I've pulled everything back off and put it back on, and nothing ever quite lines up exactly how different factories. So you get these weird little rattles in the dash, and there's so many weird noises out of these cars. If you have a Mk3 that has no weird sounds and it's just like solid all the time, you're definitely winning. Because like that's not this car, or even this car. Like I don't know, I think every every Mark III has some sort of like little rattle here or weird sound there that you try to track down for so long you can't quite find it. I know my dash creaks right in the center by the radio, and I've tightened every single bolt. I just can't, it's just the plastic. It's just kind of how it is. So if you have a Mark III that has no weird sounds, like I said, you are definitely winning. I'm just trying to get like 80% out of my car. That's the goal. 80% of the squeaks out of the car, and I'd be happy, I guess. So the goal is to hopefully get one of these here, these little nuts to thread onto that piece down there, and then hopefully we won't have any more heat shield rattle. Exhaust heat shield all tightened up and good to go, hopefully. Next I want to get back here, jack at the rear of the car. I want to try and move my whole exhaust up like that much, because you heard in yesterday's video, the actual, I think it's the right side tip is actually hitting on the diffuser right here and making it rattle, and that's a very annoying sound. So hopefully move the exhaust up just a little tiny bit and get it off there, and then hopefully fix that sound. Car is up, we can clearly see the right side is touching right there. So I need a little tiny bit, but honestly, I swear my exhaust tips were like way up here before. I think the entire thing is dropped down, so I need to figure out why it's doing that and how I can possibly make it go higher. So I got the tips where I want them to be. I used the jack on the bottom side of the muffler down there to lift the entire thing up. Now you can see a nice clean gap right there. No more rattle on the diffuser. I need to find a way to actually keep the exhaust where it's at now. I think the bracket under there has bent a little bit, so I'm trying to bend that back. That way the exhaust stays here where it was before versus down here touching this. So I was able to actually bend the exhaust hanger bracket a little bit and get it adjusted some, and look at this. Boom. Right in the middle where I wanted. Nice gap on the bottom, no more rattling on the diffuser. Nice in the cutout right there. Not bad at all. So hopefully at this point, no more rattles in the back, no more rattles in the front. We should have a mostly rattle-free Mark III. What I'm gonna do now is start the car, let it idle for just a few minutes. Obviously there should be no more rattling back here because we fixed this portion of it. But I'm curious to see if there's any more rattling on that section, whatever. I'm just gonna pretty much drive up and down the driveway, because normally before I'm even pulling out of the driveway, I already hear that side rattling, so hopefully that's fixed. See what we got. Fingers crossed we fixed it. I'm sick of rattles. Here. No more rattle. I don't hear anything over here just yet, but we're not moving, so we'll hop in, do a few pulls up and down the driveway, and see if we hear any noises. Alright, we're hop in. Might be kind of dark for you guys, I apologize. I'll put this light on actually. Okay, so as you can see, no more sounds, new struts in the front, so that's good. But normally as I'm pulling out from this side somewhere, there's this like rattly squeak sound. I think some of it's from the seat, I haven't fixed yet, but something under the car is rattling. So hopefully, let's see. Let's let the car roll a little bit. Sounds better. I hear the door card a little bit, but I don't hear the normal. I think we might fix it. Hold on, let's go back. I think we might have done it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna hop out of the car real quick. I'm gonna get something to put behind that door card so I can't move anymore. I think we fixed under the car though. That'd be nice. So what I've done here is a super temporary fix. I just took some paper towels, wedged them up, and propped them inside here, so now the door card can't move anymore. So now when it's shut and I'm driving, we won't hear that anymore. So now we're gonna listen for sure and make sure nothing's rattling on this side anymore. We're gonna test drive it again and see what happens. Hey, hey, what's happening here? What's your deal? All right, we'll have another bulb for that, so we'll fix that. Oh, fixed it. There we go. Gotta love the Mark III life. You just smack it a few times and it works. All good. All right. test number 2. We fixed the rear, and I think we fixed the front rattle. Let's see. I'll put it on the driveway. Hit the bumps. That's the door card for sure, though. Alright, the door card's still squeaking, but other than that, though, I think I don't hear the other rattle anymore. My fix actually made the door card worse, to be honest. But at least the rattle under the car is gone, so that's good at least. Alright. Alright, well, I'd say it's a pretty successful day. The rear exhaust adjusted, no more rattles back here. Heat shield bolted down, no more rattles under the car. I still have to fix this door card. If you know how these work, so under the door card, there's this little like white tab, it's like almost like a triangle that is on the actual frame of the door that bolts in, and I broke like half of them a long time ago pulling the door card off before I really cared about like keeping this car super nice. I had to just like yeeted the entire thing off, and they all like snap. So that's why it wiggles around. I need to fix that. Part of the Junkyard and snags more off of the car and fix that completely like the right way. But other than that, I think we've got most of the rattles out of this car, which is super surprising. It makes me happy. Give you guys a quick update on the Savoy here. So I talked to Sasha, the guy over in Ramstein, is very close to my house. He's booked up, not taking any more cars until next month, which is pretty much the exact same thing as Bosch. So I might as well just wait for the guys for Bosch to come back off vacation and then take this car. So once he's back, November 5th, trailer this car over there, have them do whatever they're gonna do, and hopefully we have a nice little daily. All right, boys, we are done. Kind of a short video for today, but the noises this car and the rattles were driving me insane, so I had to get them figured out, and I think we did. Minus the door card, but under the car and the rear, I think we did. So hopefully, no more annoying sounds. Besides, you know, the dash that squeaks and the door card and this seat. There's still a lot, but the big ones, I think we got them. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to be thankful for this day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.